What's going on, guys? Jake here with Lewis. We're doing a Smash Ultimate Heroes versus Villains challenge today. There will be a total of 13 matchups. The first to 7 wins will win the challenge. The loser will have to take another disgusting cocktail shot. Lewis, how you doing today?
I'm doing great today. How about yourself?
I'm doing all right. So I'm here as Donkey Kong. You're here as K. Rool. What do you think of this matchup?
Well, I don't play as heavy, so I knew going into this match that it would be just an uphill battle from the start.
I think I definitely had an advantage here, considering the first video game I ever had was Donkey Kong Country for the Game Boy Advance. So I've been beating King K. Rool since I was 3 years old. You see me get the clap for the stock right there.
All right, but those controls are not the same. You can't do that. It's apples and oranges.
All right, I mean, I'm not trying to be serious. All right, I get the shield break. Here we go. Punish. Yeah, that was the worst punish of all time. You get the belly flop in. You keep going for that was a hell of a read by me right there. You keep trying to go for the sucking guy. Ooh, that spike was lethal.
See, we're gonna expose my strategy very quickly, which is when I play a character that I don't know, I find one attack that works and then I just keep using it.
You keep trying. Oh, that get me right there. I was trying to go for the down B off stage. Would have been a spike for. Not game because you still had another stock, but all right, I'm just trying to manage.
See, there are going to be a couple times here too. I'm going to lose my crown, and then I'm not going to know where it went, and going to think I can like keep using it.
All right, I'm going to try and take you out of the blast zone here, but Donkey Kong's up B, well, it does, get a lot of hits. All right, then I get you with the clap again. All right, here we go. I got 200. Get the shield break again, and this time I will get a punish, but you were only at 14%, so that dealt 40, but not a kill. I'm at 200. You're inevitably, there it is, gonna get me. All right, so you have an opportunity to bring it back, but I don't think I take any damage for the rest of this game.
No, I pretty much choke.
Well, that's fine. I mean, it's only one of 7 matches here. I'm charging the B, trying to get something cool for game here, but I think I just end up going with a basic forward smash. There's 1-0. All right.
And
So
see, this is where I get frustrated because Donkey Kong can take so much damage and still not get off the map.
Well, you want to talk about frustrated. This next matchup, you're Ganon, I'm Link. So the winner of the previous matchup gets to determine the next matchup, but the loser gets to pick their character. So you pick Ganon going into this over Link.
I could never play Link that well. And you know what? I never played Ganondorf, but he got better in this game, and so I decided to go with him.
Ganon is a really fun character to play as.
But only recently, because he used to be really, really bad, almost unplayable.
Yeah, so I just can't let you touch me at all here as Link. So I'm not a good Link player in the slightest, but I will get the forward smash for the stock here. Cannot let you resolve that Doria.
But you're gonna see this. This is where you go wrong because you try to not let me resolve it, and boy does it just come back on.
I mean, that just hurts watching it. I feel physical pain from that. Ooh. And you did a good job with that command grab too. You had a couple nice.
His grabs are good. His grabs are better than I thought.
So Link to me, my problem is since being a Cloud main, I kind of try and play Link like I play Cloud. See that you did 50 there, and I still went all the way, and then you killed me at 82.
See, the only kill shots I'm getting are those overheads.
That was a nice move right there. See, I try to play Link like my Cloud, but Link's not like a lot of the other sword characters. Not that Cloud is either, but Link's very projectile based, and I did not do a good job with those projectiles this game.
You have to keep me from contacting you.
So you have the stock lead at this point. I am able to get the kill there. So I just can't let you touch me if I want to bring this back. Any move you have, I think will kill. I get the up B there. Link's up B is my favorite move of all time in Smash. So I want to try and resolve that as much as I can, even though it's not necessarily great. You get me with the back air there. It was a losing battle for me. All right, Mario and Wario is a fun one. So you see me here as Mario. I kind of realized that I'm not a good Mario player, but I at least know the moves with Mario. Mario, I think you just gotta have to be as aggressive as possible and keep up the pressure. Because a lot of his moves have a ton of priority. You get me with the throw there. You're going crazy with the bike and go a little too crazy. Perfect.
I'll tell you what I learned to like about Mario is that I like to almost be a little bit patient with him because he's so fast that
He
you
is
can
very
you
fast.
can
You
sort
get
of
me with
wait.
the dash attack there. Wario's got a great dash attack. And you hit me with the waft. I was terrified of that.
The only reason I picked him was because of the waft.
The waft is such a
That was
filthy
it.
move, both physically and within the game as well.
It's
All
that
right,
and a
here we-
motorcycle.
Here we go. All right. Oh, try and resolve the waft. You don't have one. This is what I mean about trying to keep up the pressure. I should have gone off stage more with Mario here. There we go. I got the range on you, and that's what it was. So
You have
I
the
have the
stock
stock lead. You got to try and bring it back. You got to try and take this stock as quickly as possible. So that's why I'm just trying to keep up the pressure and keep you on your heels here. Knock me off stage, but that's not going to do it.
I couldn't land that teeth, whatever it is. What does he do? Just bite
Oh,
your
I
head?
send you back the other way, but you keep coming, but you didn't learn your lesson the first time. There it is for game. I take a 2-1 lead in the matchup. Kirby and DDD. So I'm rolling as Kirby here.
Oh, this
and
was ugly.
Kirby's
This
a
was ugly.
character. Yeah, Kirby's a character I actually do know how to use. He was my first quote-unquote main in Smash, but I think he got a lot better in this game, in my opinion. Here we go. Just spam that up B and spam those A attacks. I mean, DDD is too slow for Kirby. Of all the hero, like the rival matchups, I think this one is the most lopsided. I think Kirby's got such an advantage over DDD. The rest of them were pretty fair, I thought.
Kirby's,
Yeah.
I mean, Kirby's attacks are just so much faster.
And it was in anything you could do, I could do better situation there. Like, I keep sucking you up. You keep trying to suck me up. Here we go. That up
Well,
A,
we
that up
wanna-
A for Kirby. That loop with Kirby's up A is just lethal on DDD.
I mean, if we want to talk about characters I don't use, this might be the top of that list.
Probably. I get the DI right there, and I just run into your...
Yeah,
suck
like
up.
what is that? What is that move if it's not gonna give you powers? What the hell's the point?
I think the point is, I forget what they're called, but they have a name, the little spiky things. I think you're supposed to go into those after you spit the guy out. But Kirby's dash attack worked really well here. I thought I had you there, but you recovered. And then I get the back air. And that was a great move. I love that sword combo. I thought I had you there again, but again, too soon. And I'm just prying for a kill move here. There we go. That up B does it. And now I can just do whatever I want because I have the stock lead. The skills here are unreal. The inescapable mashing of up A. Oh, and that read was pretty good by me too, if I do say so myself.
That was the only time I feel like I landed that hammer drill move.
Which is
Oh, and
really,
I'm
I
gonna
think-
try again.
yeah.
I'm gonna try again. That forward A. Gonna keep doing it. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
that's gonna be it.
All right, so I take the 3-1 lead there. So we move on into Mewtwo versus Pikachu. I guess not traditional hero-villain matchup, but we decided to count it. We took pretty much our own liberties with this and just kind of did whatever we want with the hero versus villain. There were no standard criteria.
I'm gonna make a hot take right now. Maybe Pikachu's the villain here because he is just the most OP character. It's not to say I can play with him.
Well, I mean, I think I zeroed a death to you there in that first one, but yeah. No, I mean, since Pikachu's nerf, I think he's behaved better, and I think the overall balance in Smash Ultimate is pretty good, but Pikachu can just be one of the most annoying characters to play against. I mean, we see here you become a true Pikachu player when you start spamming some of the moves. Like, oh, I was just so annoyed at the whatever move that is. You hit me with it like 4 times in a row.
It's a side. It's his B side.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was his dash attack or his side B. And you get me there again. See, you got some moves here. I think Pikachu doesn't have a lot of good kill options is the problem.
You gotta do its side smash.
Yeah.
But also that lightning bolt, that one.
Yeah.
See, when it was in melee and it covered the whole map, you basically had unlimited range.
Yeah. I mean, I was able to kill you with the up A at 92 there, which is another big problem for Pikachu. He's the second lightest character in the game. I thought I had you with the Shadow Ball there. Or I don't think it's technically called Shadow Ball, but I'm going to call it Shadow Ball anyway. Then I remember where I can save it if I fully charge it. And so I'm just trying to go for style points at that point. Raise the roof on him for a game. Take that 4-1 lead. I'm sitting pretty good here.
This is where I start to panic though.
And clearly you and I are the best Wolf Fox players in the world. This was easily like our most skillful matchup.
Oh,
we
yeah.
totally weren't just spamming moves as much as possible.
It's just absolute clubs for thumbs.
Yeah, I do not know how to play either of these characters at all, or any of the Star Fox characters for that matter.
Their gameplay just annoys me. I don't like it for a second. People love it. Fox was, Fox in Melee. I keep going back to Melee because that's what I grew up on.
Right. They're OG characters.
He was like the S tier. That was it.
Yeah.
And I never got it and never got behind him.
Well, I think they greatly reduced the damage the pistols do, the neutral bees.
Oh, see, I get ready.
Ooh. That one.
You're just a sitting duck.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Also, the Metroid stage kind of lends itself to us kind of spamming our side Bs. I mean, it's just a straight line. Yeah. That forward A was like my best friend in this game. And I get the...
See, I don't know how I didn't get a grip on the ledge. What happened?
I realized that Wolf's jab here is pretty good, so I start trying to use that more. But it kind of works to my detriment most of the time because you just keep side B'ing me. Then I realized I got the reflector. Got a decent chunk of damage there.
See, I thought we were shooting our guns at each other. Not that you were using the reflector, but that I'm not going to forget.
And then I have no idea what I did for game there, but it was cool looking. And
what you did for game was that I got a self-death. That's
all right. No, but for the, to take the last stock. All right, so we go into the Pit Dark Pit matchup. You're Pit, I'm Dark Pit. I used to love playing as Pit in Brawl, but I don't really use either of these characters anymore.
They really brought him down to size.
Well, once they got rid of the ya move, it just became completely unfun.
You mean when you couldn't spam him?
Yeah, exactly. Once you are unable to spam their side Bs, it's no longer fun.
Pit in Brawl was one notch below Meta Knight. That's how I always saw him.
Pit in Brawl, yeah.
Yeah, I mean he was. The hi-ya-ya-ya. That was just the tornado move.
Yeah, but I don't know if it had the same amount of priority. I don't remember Brawl enough, but I just remember I used to love playing as Pit. And if I loved playing as him, that probably means he was overpowered back in those days. All right, so I need to take this stock Actually, no, I have the stock lead, so you need to take this stock as fast as possible. And you were just playing, you just had complete control of the stage right there. I could not get anything going. So you're trying to bring this game back, and you've pretty much brought
Yeah,
it
it's still
back.
pretty
Yeah.
even. But
Yeah,
I
had
think
no idea what I was doing here.
But I think at this point I realized you had no idea what you were doing, and so I could just like those dash attacks. You weren't landing them.
No, and I just that's a theme for the rest of the video. I just couldn't figure. I think the problem for me in this one is I couldn't figure out the range that Dark Pit's moves had. I just could never land it, so I was always short. And there, you hit me for game. You see, it was kind of a blowout at the end. Okay, that was a game. That's game. There you go. Kind of a blowout at the end. So you bring it back 5-2. Still have a decent lead. Now we're going into two characters we both know how to play. I think this, knowing the fact that I do play Ridley, was my worst game.
I mean these are both
heroic.
arguably our mains, wouldn't you say?
I mean,
close
Ridley's definitely a tertiary for me. Bowser and Cloud, I think, are clearly above him for me.
Sure.
But you are a good Zero Suit player, and I just SD as Ridley here. Total brain cramp. Total brain cramp.
Yeah, that matchup really scared me.
You know what? Yeah. Watching this back, I was just going to say, I think every single decision I made here was wrong, except that one side B I landed right there. Like, I should have gone for up A there instead of side A. Like, I should have gone for down A more often. I should have gone for up tilt. That nair was decent too. But other than that, I think every single decision I made was wrong. And it's like, I know how you like to play Zero Suit too. Like that dash attack into up B is kind of a bread and butter move for you. And you hit it a bunch of times there.
I mean, it's just the best way to get you off the map. Especially with, you know, a big guy like Ridley. But,
yeah, just send me
you know, when we
there.
played before we filmed this, and we did Zero Suit and Ridley, you kicked my ass. So going into this, I thought this was going to be, you know, like the harbinger for the matchup. Like this was going to be, I'm going to be done.
Yeah, because if I had won this, I would only need one more win to win the challenge. You would have needed to win every game after that. And I'm playing from behind the entire game. I'm already at 124% on my final stock here.
My favorite part of Zero Suit is these stuns that you just do a stun straight into a dash attack. And I'm giving you all my secret, but that's what's happening here.
Right. So I think Zero Suit's usually a good matchup for you against my characters, because my characters are usually aerial based. And Zero Suit kind of dominates the air.
Oh,
but now we go into
the other ones.
Yeah, now we go into a matchup that's also favorable for you, considering you play Samus. I don't play Samus at all. I had very little idea what I was doing. I am not a good Samus player at all. But I do manage to hold my own. It is pretty even for the beginning of this match.
Because I like to play as Dark Samus. I don't play as Samus in this game.
Fair, but you know how to play Samus. I know you do. But I was going to say that I love how I as Dark Samus shows the silver armor and you as Samus shows the dark armor. Like, total counterintuitive.
See, I was just trying to throw you. I didn't think you would pick a different skin.
I always like this skin. The, like, metallic looking one. I don't know why, but I just prefer it. So I got to take this stock as quickly as possible if I'm going to bring it back, and I do. So I actually tied it back up there. We're both at 0% with 2 stocks apiece. So this was a relatively even match. You were talking to me how you liked the Wii Sports Resort stage here. I was not a fan of it personally.
It's just Pokemon Stadium without elements.
Nah, I think Pokemon Stadium's bigger, and I don't know. I mean, you tend to favor the stages that are Omega, and I tend to favor the Battlefield stages. I think it's just a preference thing. So I
how we
think that's
both play.
probably why I didn't like it.
You like to play aerial, so you're gonna like the battlefield stages.
Well,
And I
all
like
my
to play
approaches
characters
are
that
aerial
keep me on the
based.
ground.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I just prefer the platforms because I think it adds another layer of tactics to the game. But I mean, it's definitely. I mean, but either one is respectable. Yeah, and then I thought I was able to DI this, but I'm basically
We're gonna-
screwed. I mean,
just
you're up
sitting
by
and waiting.
144%. I think I do it, and I am able to bring it back a little bit, I think. Oh, I thought that was going to do it. I don't like how I didn't expect Samus to be that floaty.
It's only
Yeah,
Dark
and then you
Samus.
get
Real
it.
Samus is so much heavier.
Yeah, so you've brought it back all the way to within 1 now. So this is a big game for, just in general, for both of us, Meta Knight and Kirby. So I think Meta Knight is a bad matchup for Kirby, because Meta Knight's a lot faster.
You wouldn't be saying that in 2008, though, would you?
Well, you get the SD there. Well, Meta Knight is obviously a terrible matchup for everyone involved. But I am able to keep up some of the pressures, Kirby. That SD that you had as Meta Knight kind of let me back into it. Although I kind of squandered it because now I only have a 28% lead.
But you, again, you had the distinct advantage of playing a character that really hasn't changed much over the years. And Meta Knight, you know, I'd use him in Brawl and just spam the crap out of him. But now, he just, nothing is the same priority. It doesn't deal with the same damage.
Yeah,
he
I think
moves different.
but fundamentally he's kind of the same character, is he not? I mean, Kirby has had some tweaks too. I mean, that dash attack is slower, but it's more powerful. The
That
side
tornado
speed's
is just
slower, but it's more
unusable, though.
powerful. Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, I mean, I think overall Meta Knight might have an advantage in this matchup, but I finally landed a down B.
See, this is even Steven.
It's
If
relatively.
anything-
yeah,
if
'cause
anything,
these are
I'm
both
ahead here.
characters. These are both
Nice
characters
strong
you know how to use. You are ahead here. I got the strategic transform into a heavy object. There you go. Yeah, I had no plan here. I was just trying to like play as aggro as possible,
I think it worked.
and
Yeah, it
that
worked.
did it. Oh my god, that was godsend to me. Then I get the 2-game lead. I only need one more for the win. But we're going into another matchup. I got to play Kirby twice. You get to play Ganon twice. And this was just, I think this matchup showcased how OP Ganon can be sometimes. Granted, I am a terrible Zelda.
Zelda's got some hidden tricks up her sleeve, though.
Zelda's
Especially
a
in
good
this game.
character. Yeah. I am not good with her, though.
Like the
You
one
hit
thing
me-
that I was
yeah.
surprised to not see you use, I think I don't play Zelda, but her side B where the monster comes out and then
So that's
lunges.
actually her down B.
That's
which
a
I
down
didn't-
B.
Yeah, which I didn't start using until the end. You just killed me at 90%. You hit me a total, I think, of 4 times that stock. All right, so I start getting some damage. I need to take this stock immediately because I'm already at 71% in my second stock. And that was a great move by you there. Ooh. Yeah, so that's the thing. Even though you didn't kill me there, you sent me so far off the stage. So you have a 2-stock lead. I was able to take 1. And you still have a full stock lead here. Ooh. Yeah, Doria did 40%, I think. That neutral B, I'm not going to let you hit me with, though. I'm just trying to make you get away from me. And that Doria to the face is always going to do it. All right. So you got a chance to tie it here. Going into Mario Bowser. Bowser's my main, but I am shook at this point, man. I am panicking.
And man, I'm panicking too because I never play Mario. This is my first time. actually seriously playing this game.
So this game I think ended up being pretty close, but this first stock I kind of dominated, if I recall correctly. And then I think you brought it back, and then I started slipping a little bit. So I get the jab in there.
You still had.
The priority there is... Okay, so I didn't dominate this stock, but I did take it.
You're ahead, but this is where it starts to stage the comeback.
Yeah, so you start going with the dash attack, and then I had to keep adapting to that. I was able to read that and then go into the side B command grab.
But the beauty of playing as Mario against a heavy like Bowser is you can dodge his attacks and then lie in wait to punish.
Yeah, you can do that. I mean, so what I kind of have a similar approach as Bowser, where it's like absorb the blow and then look for my spot to punish. I mean, I had the parry there where I was able to kind of knock you up for a good bit of damage. I should have gone off stage more as Bowser, but I was too scared to do it. I do get you with the up tilt there. And now I got the one stock lead, but you keep going into those slides and I am just not able to adapt at all. I should, think of something. I ended up grabbing the ledge instead of shield dodging, but just go back into those bread and butter Bowser combos, shield and then go into up B. Not even Mario can outpace that. Those jab attacks were useful. I don't know why I went for the side B there. I should just keep trying to hit Flying Fortress on you. All right, my aerials are working here. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. All right, grab the ledge, reset. Oh, I knew you were going to go into that slide too. See, I dodged that slide. Oh, that was a good read by you. Going to the
that's all I'm waiting
bomb
for
right
with
off
this.
the top.
But you're already so actually, yeah, you're so far ahead of me at this point. So I let you land way too many attacks.
Well, that Bowser bomb right off the death, I think really helped me out. So I try and go for the up tilt for game there again. That didn't work. I try and go to the up A for game again. That didn't work.
Now we're close. Now we're within 40%.
You're bringing it back a little bit. I finally do a shield dodge there, and you got that throw on me. There we go. So once I start landing these dash attacks, I'm kind of able to juggle you as much as I want, and eventually I'm gonna get like an up tilt or something for the kill. I think I end up getting the kill with, there we go, that's side B, and then I knew it was over. I only had a 7% lead at the end there. So even though I won, we decided to go for one more absolute hero, absolute villain matchup, and I think we know which one's which. Clearly by the way we're dressed. Do you play Mii Brawler often?
No. See, my goal was to make someone even more OP than Big Mac, but not Big Mac, Little Mac. I can't believe I said that. It's because I named my brawler Big Mac.
Right.
So I wanted to make a character more OP than Little Mac. And you know what? In some ways, he's got some moves that are pretty powerful, like I think it's his neutral B.
Yeah.
But it could be his side. I don't remember.
I think the Mii Brawler
it's crazy.
Is universally recognized as the best Mii character. I prefer the Mii Sword Fighter just because in the, I forget the name of it, but the Wii U version of the game, the previous Smash game, I had for the 3DS, and I played as Mii Sword Fighter like all the time because I thought it was the most fun. So that's kind of how I learned the game. So the Mii Sword Fighter is kind of my go-to Mii character. I also just like how I have the Black Knight armor for him, so that's fun. I thought I had it there. I thought you were going to SD, but you came back. So I have the stock lead here. You got to take this stock as fast as you can. You get a nice little combo there.
That's the move I was talking about.
Yeah.
The one move filthier than Big Mac's. Little Mac. I keep saying it. Dude, I keep calling Big Mac.
Hey, he's your name.
Yeah.
You're allowed to mess it up a little bit.
Maybe.
So I get the win, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Alright, today we are making the Prairie Oyster supposed hangover cure. Of course, This is raw egg. Just put the whole thing in. We're gonna go with scotch. So, Worcestershire sauce. Just a couple drops. I Tabasco. Black pepper. Because obviously, why not? Whatever. No. But instead it's just a shot with a raw egg in your mouth. No, 2 out of 10.